अस्सलाम वालेकुम everybody, welcome to League Report. We've थोड़ा सा छुट्टी हो गई थी हमारी, लंबी छुट्टी के बाद आए, celebrations and what not. और आप लोग ये ना समझे कि हम छोड़ के आपको भागे, आपके दोनों होस्ट हाजिर हैं. Lot of stuff happened, so we'll just do a quick finals recap. Shahzain, two of the star-studded teams in the league went up against each other. It was a hard-fought battle as always is, and I don't know where to begin, man. ZQ was playing there. आपकी पूरी रोस्टर थी, हमारी पूरी रोस्टर थी. Start off, क्या? What did you think of the game? Before the game,
I think before the game, because it was the finals, we had a very nice ceremony for the starters. We came out to the Bulls anthem. Who did you guys come out to?
Triple H. It's time to play the game.
Oh,
time
yes.
to play the game.
That was a really funny way to start.
Yeah,
and then it was all smiles before the game started, and then once the ball was in the air, it was all serious business. Omega, I think, came out with more ferocity. I think they started off with a lead, and then slowly and surely the game started going both ways, and it was kind of back and forth until when we got to the third quarter.
Yeah,
and that's when
Aram also got injured in the third, right?
And the fall falls to Zia. Zia gets it. Oh, Aram is hit.
Aram is hit on the head.
Oh,
no, they both. It was a collision.
Wow, physical game.
There was a collision.
Both players are hit.
Head on head collision ho gaya, I think.
The game has been a delay, I think.
I think that was a turning point there as well. Aram and Ali Chanze hit heads, and Aram, I think, went out. I don't know if he had a concussion, but he was out uske baad, so he couldn't play. So थोड़ा सा उस तरह हुआ, but it was what I'll tell you about the final was, I remember is कि I think मतलब इतना ज़्यादा ध्यान जा नहीं रहा था क्राउड की तरफ, लेकिन बहुत क्राउड था. थोड़ी देर मैं सिर्फ यूं देखता था, तो it was just a roar of people, a sea of people. बहुत ज़्यादा लोग आए हुए थे, and it was exciting to watch कि it was my first time. I think प्रीवियस फाइनल्स में भी था, लेकिन इस फाइनल्स में बहुत ही ज़्यादा था, and I hope this continues to grow big. इतना
It was nice to see so many people turn out for the finals. Like even outside of just Omega and 2-3SB supporters, they were just basketball fans. But they became a factor too, and Omega was just on it, and they rode that momentum. And credit to them, they ended up winning the game, and it was. Like people say that Aram went out after the concussion or the heads butting, but if you go and look at the game at the time, Aram only had 6 points. A man who averages around like 28 in his sleep was only at 6 points in the third quarter. You know that they were doing a good job to clamp down on the bigs. Credit to Omega for playing very hard defense.
I think पिछला the regular season game we lost to you guys. I personally watched that game a lot of times. I recognize उसमें मेरी क्या गलती थी. I think हमने recognize ये किया कि मैं ऊपर अच्छा defense बिल्कुल नहीं करता. I तो considered myself not even playing the first five. I wanted Ali Bhai to start. I mean Ali Bhai, Zia और उस्मान खालिद पीछे ऊपर, तैमूर and शायान start कर लें, कोई भी असद के साथ कर लें, किसी के साथ भी. I wanted to sit out the first 5 minutes, लेकिन my team, a lot of players outside of my team as well, they said कि I think you should start. And what I wanted, I tried to instill. I think the pre-game speech did wonders. पिछली गेम हमने याद की जब हडल में बैठ के, तो बहुत चार्ज. I think शायान and ऊपर का जो भी डिफेंस, तैमूर, शायान, असद, all these guys. ज़ैद भाई को सांस ही नहीं लेने दिया उन्होंने. ज़ैद भाई, I think he got off 2 3-point shots, and I think Shahzain, you got off 3 or 4 shots इस तरह करके. So that's very low compared to.
I mean, and this is one of the stats that was discussed after the game. As a team, 2-3SB had 3 3-pointers made. And Asad Alawi alone had 3 3-pointers.
Did he? ये तो मुझे याद नहीं था.
He had 9 points in the game, and they were all off the bench, and he hit 3 threes. So there was a big lift, like big game-changing things. Like it's a make or miss league, right? So if you're not hitting your shots, you're gonna end up having a long night. And
It was an insane final. I can tell you that in the fourth quarter I had no energy to move my legs, and I thought that we would continue scoring. Lekin fourth quarter was abysmal for us, and you could tell all our guys were dead tired as well. And on the other side as well, 2-3SB भी थक गई थी, और it was just that draining of a game. 12-minute quarters, guys, playoffs, finals, जिस तरह का atmosphere था जो game थी, it's insane. मतलब लोग देख के कह रहे होते हैं कि यार ये तो कोई डिफेंस नहीं हो रहा, ये इस तरह खाली शॉटे कैसे मारा उस्मान खालिद, ऐसे नहीं होता. बहुत 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 इंटेंस फिजिकल गेम थी. लोग गिर रहे थे, मर रहे थे, और जब 12 मिनट आप कंसिस्टेंटली खेल रहे होते हो, आप मतलब मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ, आप कहेंगे ऐसी झूठ बोल रहे हैं, फिट नहीं है, भागता नहीं है, लेकिन जब आप खुद आओगे ना, आई एम टॉकिंग टू ऑल द गाइज आउटसाइड ऑफ कराची, जो या लीग के बाहर से जो लोग हैं, जो बस देख के कह रहे हैं ना कि अबे यार ये तो बाने बार है, बुढ़ा है, भाग नहीं सकता. आई किड यू नॉट, बहुत ज्यादा स्टेमिना लगता है, बहुत ज्यादा. एंड आई क्रेडिट टू 2-3SB, दे हंग अराउंड बहुत ज्यादा देर. एंड मेरे तो गेम में एंड तक मेरे दिमाग में था कि आई डोंट नो, वी डाउन 8, देयर ओनली अप 8, एंड अभी भी किसी भी वक्त इनका रन आ जाएगा. दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ टीम 2-3SB इज. दे जस्ट नेवर गिव अप, दे कीप हाउंडिंग यू. तो आई एम थैंकफुल के उस वक्त वी सिक्योर्ड द विन, एंड दैट वाज द फर्स्ट थ्री-पीट ऑफ लॉब हिस्ट्री. एंड
like to say congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
Very, very deserving.
Thank you, man. That's thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Don't know what to say, but I'm honored. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should be.
उसके बाद काफी ज़्यादा प्रेज और ये सब कुछ मिला है. लोगों ने पूछा आप क्या करना है, और वो पूरा नैरेटिव बन गया था. वो 3-peat के उसके बाद अब क्या, व्हाट्स नेक्स्ट?
I think a 4-peat should be the thing you should be aiming for.
Relax, man. I'm getting pretty old, man.
You are old. That's nothing to do with it.
आई थिंक देखेंगे अब बच्चे कुछ करेंगे, अगर थोड़ा बहुत खेले मिले तो फिर देखेंगे. बस थोड़ा सा प्रेशर अपने ऊपर. आई वांट टू प्ले चिल, बिल्कुल थोड़ा इजी होके.
And that's what happens when people are so successful. They find it tough to find new challenges.
Yeah,
man.
true, maybe. Yeah. Chalo, let's transition into W Lob then. So we'll talk about W Lob now. W Lob had I would say even more insane final than ours, if that's hard to believe. Matlab, lekin it was truly insane. Maybe it was because I was in the crowd for the first time. I got a chance to witness
you were playing the manager role. You weren't even in the crowd.
I was in the crowd. I think I led a few cheers here and there. Lekin I told Asad कि you're the coach this game. I'm in the crowd, and he said नहीं आप coach करें. मैं कहा Asad आप coach करो. I'm in the crowd. And Umar Khwaja gave me a clipboard to break in case I got mad, and I said, bro, relax. I'm not the coach. I'm not gonna get mad.
Did you break it?
I did break it, but I was happy. I was happy, and I broke it. It was off of Safa's 3. It was a huge, because girls basketball में it's very rare कि कोई लड़की 3 तक बॉल पहुंचा भी दे. मैं उंगलियों पे गिन सकता हूँ प्लेयर्स, जो आयशा है, फजर है, मरियम है, और 2 मामाज में आयशा हमारे पास है. सफा की पहुंच गई, यही इतनी बड़ी बात थी. उसने 3 मार दिया. I've never practiced it with her, और कुछ भी नहीं. Out of the blue एक बिल्कुल रैंडम चीज होगी.
And it was a critical moment in the game.
Yeah, and उस वक्त कोई स्कोरर नहीं था हमारा बेंच पे, फ्लोर पे. सफा ने 3 मारा, and the crowd just went insane. उसके बाद खुद कुछ निकला. I broke the clipboard, kicked the chair behind me. Crowd में जाके वो
Mamacitas were coming into the game
hot,
undefeated. They were going for a perfect season. They'd already beaten Omega twice in the regular season,
and not by a good margin.
Full confidence.
बहुत easy, yeah.
And Omega was down 2 starters. Aisha was out, and I think Hareem as well wasn't playing.
Hareem was in Islamabad. Aisha had a back injury.
Yeah.
And
I
think Mamacitas का कम, you undersold their season. It was like एक बहुत dominant season.
Oh
था.
yeah.
It was easy to say कि it was just Mamacitas rolling over everybody, including Omega. And I think I thought कि personally a few nerves came into play. Mamacitas की जो key players, I think Fajr and Mariam, Amna, these guys were a little nervous. It was first big final, and the crowd is so
It's
insane.
a huge factor.
It's a
People
huge
don't
factor,
realize
yeah.
how much of a factor the crowd becomes. Because some people can rise to the occasion and some people just can't.
Kobe Bryant. Just had to throw him there. But, lekin... Mamba. Oh, good. Well played. I'll shake your hand on that. Well, but no. But Mamacitas played really well. I think Coach Samir coaching them from the sidelines. I think we had a really good plan going in. I discussed it at length. We just had to build a wall. Much like how in the NBA you stop Giannis, we had just had to stop Fajr that way. And I was shocked myself how well it played out. I think Aisha being out and Harim being out, it somehow raised the next man up mentality wali baat unki, and somehow it just came together. These girls, they played. I've never seen all of them collectively play so well in my life. Uske baad bhi nahi. So it was just one of those days. It was just insane.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think it also caught Mambasitas off guard. They were so used to being so dominant and being able to get points easily.
Exactly.
That when they started off really slow, it was it was a shell shock moment.
Yeah.
And it took them a while to get into their groove. And then I think
in the third quarter
is where they really put the clamps down, because even though they were scoring slowly, but they were not allowing Omega to score.
Omega scored 0 in that quarter, and usi waqt Mambas ka crowd bhi ekdam se charged ho gaya, and they were screaming as well. And उस वक्त सारे the girls नजर आए, हमारी ओमेगा की girls पैनिक में आ गई, नजर आया कि चलो वो हाई जो था लीड का वो डाई डाउन होने लग गया. And end में it was a one possession game, and I remember उसमें Safa hit a very, very crucial shot from the corner baseline, and then in the end the strategy was to foul and not let them advance the ball aram se, so they had very less time on the clock, and the girls were aware that I'm very proud ke itna IQ tha ke वो ये execute कर सकी. And in the end, Fajr drove. I believe Amna drove first, and she was fouled, and then there was a side ball, and Fajr got the ball, and in the end, she just couldn't make the shot. And उससे पहले भी I feel she missed a few free throws because वो थी हमारे बिल्कुल bench के सामने.
I think Fajr had the ball, and she was about to. She could have taken the lead if she hit the free throws, and I'm not sure if she made one.
No, she didn't.
Sure
she missed both.
And it was just a big moment, and to do that, in front of a crowd that was dying for you to miss. It's very, very.
वो भी बिल्कुल हमारे बेंच के सामने था, so naturally crowd की सारी बातें वो लग रहा था आपसे बात कर रहे थे. And I've been there. It's very tough.
And I feel for Fajr. Like it was the finals with all expectations on her, because I think she even won MVP. After that, right?
Scoring title, MVP. She was clearly the best player this season, and
everyone expected Mamacitas to just roll through Omega, especially without, like as we mentioned.
Aisha and Farim,
So
it just goes to show that basketball is just a game of momentums and runs and confidence. It's not given that Omega will come out and they'll win, or 2-3 SB will come out, they'll win. Mamacitas will. You just don't have to show up to win, and
anyone can win on any given night.
You have to work hard. I think that's the beautiful part about the league.
You have to play games out.
कोई भी जीत सकता है. I mean upsets बहुत ज़्यादा हुए. जैसे Triple S ने boys league में कर दिया था. मतलब girls league में ये वाला हो गया. तो ये बहुत एक I think undersold बात है about our league especially. इसमें it's anyone's game. इसमें कोई clear favorite नहीं है कि इनको trophy दे दो पहले दिन से ये जीत गए. So I think that competition element, and I'm sure Fajr and the girls, Mambasitas, have taken it to heart, and I wouldn't have it any other way. They will improve their game. They'll work harder this off season, and they'll come back a lot stronger. And I believe they were a lot stronger compared from last season, जो उनकी neighborhood की team थी. Even though Reja left, a big part of their team left. Lekin they added Aksai, and they played really, really well. And I was really happy for them that they found a new style of play. They played really fast, run and gun style. जिस तरह लड़के खेलते हैं. And I hope they continue to build on that and get better.
The girls are improving exponentially.
Yeah, for sure. We have a lot more talent in the game. They've started shooting threes, and we've got another team, Riz. I thought they had a really great season as well. They had there's a lot of girls now showing up to play, and I had no idea. 2-3 SB की 3-4 girls team आ गई, 3-4 लड़कियां उसमें. I had no idea outside of Fajr, Mariam, Rija and Aisha,
Yeah.
that girls even played basketball in Karachi. I mean, and played, not just run and throw balls,
Yeah.
but actually know the
They're
game.
fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
They know how to play, and
And the sky's the limit for them.
yeah.
मतलब अभी इतनी छोटी एज में शुरू करी, they have this format जिसमें उनको time, shot clock, possessions and मतलब fouls, utilization of fouls, इस तरह की चीजें, ये IQ चीजें पता लग रही हैं.
Yeah.
They can do
and
wonders.
and if you are interested to get better at basketball, and if you're a female, we have
Trailblazers camp.
Trailblazers camp coming up.
camp. In Ramzan, we're starting
Ramzan.
a Trailblazers camp. Me and Sameer are coaching girls for this. You have a safe space here for training. And, Ramzan mein, you don't have these facilities, especially for girls, I feel like. And girls wala training is overlooked as well. So we're trying ke hum isko thoda boost up kare. And join us in the Trailblazers camp if you're in Karachi. And Iftari ke baad, it will be starting 40 minutes after Iftari till Tarawih.
Yep.
And please make sure.
Essentially. And who knows, if you improve, if you bring your friends, maybe you could be the next team in W Lob that hosts a trophy.
Yeah, for sure.